everybody, welcome back to Nerdy Buff. So I'm at the park, I'm here at this wildlife refuge as you can see in the background. I'm here to pick up 240 pounds worth of trash in my way. Yeah, it's a little hot, but it don't matter because Nerdy Buff don't care. So come with me on this adventure. Let's get a base going and let's do this Nerdy Buff style. Okay, see you soon. Alright everybody, but before we go on this adventure, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. So I used to come to this park when I was growing up, you know, when you had to take your broccoli and your Flintstone vitamins. Yeah, that time. So anyhow, several weeks ago I was riding through this park and I just couldn't believe how run down it had gotten. Now don't get me wrong, this park's massive. You know, it has a man-made lake, it has soccer fields, and it's even got a baseball complex. Now these areas seem to be maintained on a regular basis, but it just seems as if the wildlife refuge and the Sepulveda Dam have been forgotten. And there also seems to be a big problem with littering, and you know, that's never good for the animals or the environment. So I've decided to do something about it, Nerdy Buff style. But before I can do that, if anyone does decide to take an adventure like this, here's some gear I highly recommend. Okay guys, so whenever you're going on an adventure, most important thing is to take water. Always stay hydrated. Next, suntan lotion. You gotta protect yourself from those UV rays. Third, depending when you are, grab insect repellent. Trust me, you will thank me. Next, roll bar arms or trashy picker-uppy things. I don't know what they're called. Trash bags, the heavy duty kind, so you only have to do it once. Latex or non-latex gloves, depending on your preference. Now, heavy duty gloves for, you know, sharp objects, they gotta be resistant. Next, a backpack to store any type of treasure you might find. Next, a sandal, just in case you need to kill a spider on the back of your friend's head. You never know. And last but not least, a super cool Lucky Charm. Hold on, a little closer. There you go, much better. Thank you. So I decided to start near the dam, just because it would be easier once we were done. You tell me that wasn't weird?
Stopped once, came back, stopped once again.
Yeah, but he was, alright.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey there.
Thank you.
There's a little lizard there. It looks like someone was living here. Man, that's the thing that gets me down the most, is that somehow someone called this home. Dang. Alright, let's see here. I'm very careful with this stuff here. Oh man. So once we realized that we had put a nice dent in that area, we decided to go to the Los Angeles River portion to see what was going on. Mike right now brought up actually a very good point. Every time you guys go into like an area which recreational and things like that, guys, always please obey those signs though, because it'll tell you what you can and can't do. For example, this water in particular has elevated levels of bacteria. You know, I wouldn't want anybody to get sick and then you'd have to go to the hospital, and well, you totally can't play video games if you're in the hospital. I mean, you can, it's just very uncomfortable. Alright everybody, so at this point, this is our last bag. We're about to go home, but there was an area that piqued my interest early in the day, and I wanted to take a look, and it didn't disappoint. Yeah, okay. Shit. So once I realized what we had stumbled upon, we decided to get out of the area and go get some help. You gotta call the non-emergency number, so I don't want to let that go yet. I don't want to move it. You just don't want to move it, just for a lot of safety reasons, and you want to get out of that immediate area. So right now, I'm on the side of the road where there's people, where people can see me. Okay, I have good reception, and in case anything were to go south or something weird, I can probably try to flag down someone that's driving by, or so on and so forth. Just your chances are a little bit higher. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and wait here until we get the police out here. I appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, no, you're on the wrong lane. I wasn't about to like cut across.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We were on hold for about 15 minutes trying to get through the non-emergency number.
Oh, okay.
So guys, unfortunately I did not have my GoPro cam to film the interaction between myself and the officers. I was more concerned about getting that weapon out of that area. But I'd like to take the time to give a shout out to those police officers. They were very thorough. They asked me if I had seen anything else or if we had picked anything else up during this cleanup project of ours. Again, thank you guys for coming out there and removing it. Also, shout out to my bro Mike. Thanks a lot. Couldn't have done it without you. And guys, if you guys like what you're seeing here and what we're doing, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you do, you will gain a level and get 5 points to strength. Yeah, you heard it. It's because you'll be part of Nerdy Buff. Guys, if you want to see our haul, go to our Instagram where we have pictures. Unfortunately, we did have to leave. The vibe was feeling kind of weird, so you'll be able to check what we did and the results on Instagram. And also follow me on Snapchat and stay tuned for more videos on this channel. Guys, stay classy. I'll see you soon.